Hey guys, it is literally about 11 o'clock at night. I just wanted to do this video for you guys. I've been waiting so long and keeping these products so I can do a basically huge review and first impressions for you guys. A lot of this makeup I have never tried, so I'm super excited to try it. Also, I did want to give away, and the channel that I want to give away from is Makeup by Diva 21. I haven't subscribed to her right now, but I will be trying out some of her makeup products she actually got me for her giveaway. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is from Makeup Diva 21, and she got me the Valenta Clear Lift Revitalizing Serum right here, and this is supposed to renew your texture and tone, deeply moisturizes, minimizes fine lines, increases elasticity, and brightens and corrects. And this is how it looks right here. It's a very sleek, nice packaging, so I'm super excited to try this out. I think it's just a moisturizer, and the packaging is really cute. It looks very high end, so I'm just going to take this and squeeze about 2 pumps on my hand, and it's like a brown nude color, so I'm just going to put this on my face to moisturize. And I'm breaking out everywhere, you guys, so excuse my breakouts, but we're going to try to get those together soon. So this has a weird kind of smell to it, but it feels really nice on the skin, and it's not oily. It's like the perfect tacky feeling serum for somebody like me who is oily / combination. But yeah, that feels really good. Also, she did give me like a little headband, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on so I do not mess up my hair, so I don't get anything in it. It's just super cute, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I forgot my head is big. Hold on, y'all. Next, we're going to start with the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator, and this is in clear. It looks like this. I got this from Makeup Diva 21 as well from her giveaway. So I'm excited to try this because I heard some really good things about it. So hopefully it works good for me as well. It comes in a nice, sleek, matte black packaging, and the product looks like this. And this is just supposed to take off, basically, dead skin off your lips. So let's try this out. It's tougher than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like less sticky. So I don't like that it's in a lipstick form because I feel like I really go hard on my lips when I do like any type of exfoliator. So I feel like I'm just gonna break. It's such a strong smell. I feel like I'm just going to break the lipstick because I really go in on my exfoliator. So that's kind of weird, but it has a really nice consistency. Like, I thought it would be less gritty, but it's actually really gritty. Okay, let's go ahead and take this off. My lips actually do feel softer. Wow, I was not expecting that. This little thing did something. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start with our brows, and I got the bigger and bolder brows right here. This comes with a high brow, a ka-brow, a ready set brow setting gel, and also some type of shaping stencil. So I got this from Ulta for $34. It's a really nice little bundle, and I'm really excited to use it. And for the brow pencil, I'm going to be using my Nika K Auto Eyeliner, and this one is in dark brown, and this actually works really good for me for my brows. So I'm going to be using this. I'm really surprised that this works really good. I'm just going to line my brows first. Okay, and I'm going to take the ka-brow, and this is in the number 5. I actually have a small little travel size of this, but I have not tried it out in the big size. So let's go ahead and do this. It looks like this. It comes with like a little brush, and you can basically put the bottom of it back in the top, and it makes this little cool little brush thing. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I'm just going to take this and just fill in my brows. Compared to the Anastasia brow pomade, it is a lighter formula. It's not as thick as the Anastasia or pigmented, so I feel like this is like more of a natural looking brow product, and I feel like the Anastasia is probably like a slay it's trying to steal your boyfriend type of product. And I kind of don't like the brush for this because it's kind of hard for me to get like a super like smooth sharp brow because the top thing comes off, so I don't want to kind of over mess with it, even though it does feel kind of sturdy. So I think I'm going with my brush, and this is the NYX Professional Makeup little spoolie and brow thing. So I'm just going to use this to kind of sharpen my brows because right now they don't have a lot of shape. I do find that this product is more of a natural brow product. It's gonna kind of be really hard to get a very dramatic brow with this. That's just my opinion. My brows are not as sharp as I usually like them to be, but I can definitely go in with some concealer, so we're good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the highbrow, and this is just basically a brow highlighter. The color is very, very light, so I don't know how this is gonna work out on my skin, but I am gonna try to put this just under my brow bone. And as you can tell, it's very white, so I'm not gonna use that much. I'm gonna use my finger to blend this out. And it blends super easily, so that's good. I like it. It's just I wish they had like a darker color because this would probably work really well for some lighter skin tones. But I see the purpose and I like it. To further clean up my brows, I'm going to take this new Wet n Wild Auto Focus concealer, and I got this one in the color Medium Tawny. I'm just going to take this on the back of my hand and use this to clean up my brows. And I'm just using this type of like eyeliner brush that I got off of Wish. And I am going to go over that highlight because I just feel like it's too much. So this concealer, I kind of like the formula because it's not like one of those concealers where it's super like wet. It kind of dries pretty fast, and I feel like that's kind of a pro for me because when stuff doesn't dry fast on me, it looks super oily and it makes me super oily. So I kind of like that about it, and it's super easy to blend. But I wouldn't use this shade for my brows because it is kind of light. I bought it specifically for my concealer, but okay, it did pretty good. Actually, my brows are more shaped now. This is how I usually like my brows to have a prominent arch. Now we're going to get into the eyeshadow. So the only two new things that I actually have to try out is this Mary Kay eyeshadow, and this one's in Copper Glow. It's just a really, really pretty like brown kind of purplish shimmery color right there. And then I also have this NYX Wanderlust Envy something Dubai little kit that I got for Christmas that I just have not tried out. It comes with a huge mirror and some really beautiful shades, so I'm super excited to try this out. I only swatched these shades, I haven't used them, so this will be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I see that this palette doesn't have a transition color, and I definitely need that. Oh, I also have these e.l.f. Molten liquid eyeshadow little things, and one is in rose gold and the other one is in brushed copper. So I think for this look today I'm gonna go more towards a gold. So I'm gonna be using this as my kind of like eyeshadow base, eyeshadow primer thing. But first I'm gonna go on with a transition color. So I'm gonna be using this clean CoverGirl Tawny powder right here. I'm just gonna be taking this on a brush. I'm gonna be using this as my kind of transitional crease color. Alright, so that made that look really, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the e.l.f. liquid molten eyeshadow and just put this on my eye. I'm just going to take this e.l.f. brush and just kind of blend out where the eyeshadow ends and just make that seamless. And I like that it doesn't dry down as soon as you put it on. I definitely can still move this product around. Okay, it looks nice. It's not super pigmented as you can tell, but I think it's pigmented enough. So I think I'm going to be using this shade from the little palette because it looks the most similar to the eyeshadow. I'm just going to be placing that over my whole lid. Okay, so that looks pretty nice, but I want like a reddish type of what's it called, a reddish crease, and I'm going to use a shimmery color because that's the only options I really have. So I'm going to be using the shade from the Mary Kay little line, the little eyeshadow, and just use this on my outer corner and see how this works out. I really like how this looks. It looks really nice, but I just want to make sure that it's blended. So I'm just going to take a clean brush and just kind of blend this out a little bit. So I really like how this came out. It looks really nice. That's how it looks, guys. And now I'm going to move on to primer. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. And I've actually used this one time before. It's amazing. But you do not need to spray it directly on your face because it's very like prominent. Like it's I don't know why they made it this way. So you spray it in your hand first. That's what I advise you to do. And then just apply it on your face. Like a really nice textured mist. Okay, so now we're going to start with our color corrector, and I actually have the new Wet n Wild Mega Cushion color corrector, and this one is for dark circles. I'm going to use it for my dark circles and also to kind of try to cover up my pimples. So it looks like this. It's just like a very light peach color, and then it comes with a little sponge. So we're going to try this out and see how this works. Yeah, it just looks white on me. Not good, but I'm gonna try to make it work. I'm glad it wasn't too much money. But they just need a darker shade, because even on somebody a lighter skin tone, I still feel like this would be too light for them, because it looks like it has peach in it, but it kind of doesn't look like it either. So to try to make this makeup look work out, I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer and Orange Corrector and just take some of this and mix it in with that white, because this is actually too dark for me. So I'm just going to mix this in. I also have the new Eco Tools Beauty Blender. So it comes with a baby one and a bigger one. They're both wet, soaked, but I did squeeze the water out. So I'm going to take the baby one and just use this to blend this out. I actually really like this for the under eye because I feel like it actually fits better than the Beauty Blender. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the new L'Oreal Paris 24-Hour Infallible Total Coverage Foundation. Now, I've tried this one in my last vlog, and this one is in the color Classic Tan, but to me, it was too light. People did say that it oxidized on me, but I don't know, just too light from the get-go. So I'm going to be using this other shade in Cream Cafe, and I'm going to be using this more so on the outer parts of my face, and then this one on the inner parts of my face, rather than just mixing them together. I really like the consistency of it. It's like a mousse. It's really nice. Okay, then I'm going to take the darker shade, which is super dark, and put this on the outskirts of my face. And the reason I kind of don't like this foundation is because I feel like my skin tone is so similar to a lot of people. Like, a lot of people have my skin tone, that they should definitely have a shade that just does not jump a whole skin tone. Okay, and I'm going to be using two brushes for this. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques stippling brush and my Real Techniques buffing brush. And I'm going to stipple the outer parts and then probably buff in the inner parts. So by just blending out the darker shade, I already like that shade better than the first shade I used. Now we're going to move to highlighter, and I told you guys I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild concealer, and this one is in medium tawny. I don't really need a highlighter, but I'm just going to go ahead and use it because I have it. So I'm going to be using this, and it's pretty nice for a Wet n Wild brand. It looks pretty nice. It's like a light to medium coverage concealer, but I've had some concealers that was worse than this. So yeah, I'm gonna be using the same Beauty Blender. I didn't put any on my chin because that pimple is already highlighted enough. Okay, it blends pretty easily, but it does dry. Looks like it dries kind of fast. It's a really nice coverage for Wet n Wild. Now I see what everybody was talking about. But this beauty blender is kind of giving me problems. Just a tad bit, because it is easier to get under my eye. I'm not stabbing myself, but it feels like the rest of the... It feels like everything is shifting. If you can see that, you see the little light spots. I feel like it's not blending well. Now I have a contour. I have the Wet n Wild contour stick, and this one is in Where's Walnut. It's like a very... It stinks. Ooh, a very natural contour, because it looks like it's kind of matching into my skin, but you can see it. But very natural. I'm gonna be using the same stippling brush. Something natural like on my skin tone. If you have the same, this would be good. But sometimes I like a darker contour. I don't like this smell. It smells weird. But that really did bronze me up nicely. Maybe it's like a bronzer. But yeah, it looks good now. I want to set. So I have the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder, and I got this in the shade Neutral Light. So I'm going to be using this to bake, and it just looks like this colored powder. I'm going to use the other side of my beauty blender to just set my highlighted areas. I think it looks good. I don't have a bronzer, so I think I'm just going to maybe use the same powder that I use for my what's the name, that I use for my eyes, and this is the CoverGirl Clean and Tawny, and just use this to bronze. Now for contour, I have the new e.l.f. Aqua Infused Blush and Bronzer. Now I felt this and it feels amazing. So I got this from Walmart. It was like $6. Comes with a nice mirror, and these are how the shades look. Now these shades are like velvety smooth. They're just the most wonderful powder stuff I've ever felt. No lie, I'm not kidding. It feels amazing. So I'm going to be using the darker shade to contour, and it doesn't feel like a powder. It feels like a powder mixed with water. Like literally water is in there. Like I can see it. Anyway, it kind of reminds me of a cream, but it's not giving me like contour like what I'm used to, because I'm used to like contour, you know. Okay, now it's time for blush. I'm just going to use the other side of this right here. I like the blush way better than the bronzer or the contour shade. I'm putting on too much. That's what means I like it if I put on too much. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. So I have this e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side off camera and come back. Alright, so Makeup Diva 21 also did give me this MAC strobe cream. I'm gonna put this on my highest points of my face. So for highlight, I finally got my hands on the Sephora Illuminate palette. I'm super excited. My first time using it. This palette is $28 from Sephora. It looks like this. It's a super beautiful palette. It looks like this. So today I'm going to go in with, I think, this shade right here. This Sephora highlighting palette is like amazing. Like, do you see this? Oh my god. I'm gonna use a mascara that I don't really hear people talking about, and this is the IT Cosmetic Hello Lashes mascara. I don't know if this has already came out before my time with makeup or so, but I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna try the lips. So I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. liquid lipstick in Pink Mix. This other lipstick by Ruby Kisses, and this is the Lacy Matte lipstick, and this one's in Beauty Mark. So I'm going to use Beauty Mark on the outer parts of my lip, and then use the pink one on the inner part. So this is the end of the makeup look. I'm just going to hit on a couple things that you did not get a clear review on during the video. So the lipsticks, I actually really like this lip color, and I didn't think I would like it, but I actually like it a lot. So these two actually worked out really nicely. It just lightened up the lipstick, which is just a matte, and it's really pigmented for the price, which is like $2.99. And e.l.f. is just a really nice moisturizing lip color just to put on in the middle, so I really like that. The beauty blender, even though I only used the small one, I actually really like these. They're actually really soft. I got both of them for a bundle for $10. I think that's really cool. I like the how it's made, how it's flat as well. I think that really did help me in some areas with my makeup, but I probably will not give up on the regular beauty blender shape and just probably use both these at the same time. I also really did like the powder from Black Opal. It was really nice. It makes my makeup look really good, and it also wasn't too light to make me look kind of washed out or ashy. Now the e.l.f. palette and the Mary Kay eyeshadow, I really like I'm gonna have to redo this look because it came out so pretty. Like, if you can see my eyes right now, it looks so good. Like, I really like that. And the e.l.f. eyeliner, I really like that as well because it just looks super good. It does not come off. I actually got some on my hand and it will not come off at all, so that's going to be great for parties and stuff. My favorite palette has to be the Sephora Illuminate palette because I just wanted this for forever, and I super recommend you guys try this out because it's definitely worth the money. It's a lot cheaper than any other highlighting palettes I have found out, and it looks super good, as you can tell. So yeah, you guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below any other videos you want to see, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.